This one is so amazing. I mean, please, I love this one so much because I know in my heart I can never afford any of this. I just couldn't. I couldn't. I mean, this is ridiculous. The invasion of the Nintendoids, Nintendoids, and they're here. The official clothing of equipment for serious Nintendo players. Order yours today, and the prices are ridiculous. Let's get out that away. I mean, it is hilarious from this company Homer down below from Omaha. What is that? Nebraska? What is it?
Nebraska?
Nebraska? Yeah, that's weird. They should be like MB, but whatever. Yeah, and so let's go ahead and just have fun with this one. This one cracks me up. Let's start from top to bottom. Let's talk about this. Take cover under this Nintendo cap. 5 design in men children's size for $4.99. Okay, and right on top of the cap, you see it looks like it's Mario kind of doing a super jump. You can see the POW hitting at the very top of that. I would rock that hat. I mean that's pretty good. $4.99, too bad. I'll give him that. And then you get this next one. Show your allegiance with Nintendo Power Patch. Collect all 6 $3.99. So I am not a fan of patches on jackets and stuff, and this is very interesting because like on the shirt itself, I want to say that says Nintendo Power, like the popular magazine I'm seeing here. And then beside his shoulder, I want to say that's Punch Out. If I'm correct on the sleeve here, do you see that? Does that look like Punch Out to you?
That's got to be Punch Out. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But the hard one I'm having is what is on the shirt itself? Because it says Champ, and I can't describe what it was. At first I thought like, okay, it's probably Donkey Kong, Champ, whatever, but it's not. Or it could be somebody from Punch Out on there. I mean, Champ, Punch Out, it could be somebody on there. I'm not 100% sure.
It's got to be something Punch Out because otherwise, like, I mean, so I've seen a lot of friends who have played Punch Out. I have not played it myself because it was on the NES, and I did not, as we might have talked about last time. I'm kind of a Sega guy, not a Nintendo guy.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I think it's that cheering like at the end, like, "Hey, you are winner is you."
I'll tell you what though. When it comes to what Nintendo does, they definitely show more of their clothing wear than Sega. I have never seen Sega do like something like this before, like a clothing wear of like, check out the Sonic hat and all that kind of stuff. Maybe there's one out there, and I hope I find it. I hope, because I want to believe that Sega had something like that in that time, but just never floss it more than Nintendo does. So
it's because they knew they had to get someone to, they had to have some way to get people to their inferior products. So,
Yeah.
I went there. Oh, gosh. I am coming in with all the hot, salty takes.
Let's talk about the thing in his hand. Arm yourself with this camera. I get it. I see what they did there. Okay. Camera. CAC to 80 supersonic joystick with wireless remote. It's $49.95. Even I, as a Nintendo person like myself, I never seen that before.
That's like a game. It's like, is that a game or like 2 games back then? I don't know.
I thought it was just, I don't know actually. I don't know. I never played one of those like just a joystick itself. I remember those Tiger handheld games more than I remember this thing. But I wish I can go find to see what's on there. I don't know, like, is there a Mario game on there? I don't know. And it's really hard to tell by the picture of like where the knob for the joystick is. I mean, I'm going to be totally front with you. It looks like a shoe. He looks like he's holding a shoe. I'm just going to be totally honest with you. Like a sandal or something. It's just hard to describe that looks like a joystick to me. But it is what it is.
I just realized the sunglasses aren't Nintendo themed. What is he doing?
I know, right? I was going to. That's very interesting because, like, I would kind of figure that if I had to throw a prize at that, I'm pretty sure it'd be like like $10.99 for those glasses. They're very like Nintendo reddish kind of thing. I don't know. But one thing is definitely interesting is gear up for the games of the Nintendo sweatshirt, and this is the shirt we were talking about here, for $24.95. Is that steep? Is that pretty steep for you, or you think that's a good price for it?
For a sweatshirt, I don't think it's that bad. Well, I mean, for nowadays.
Yeah, because it says men, not children. So I'm like,
well, yeah. Then children's is 20, and then $17.95 for the smaller kids.
Yeah,
we'll grow out of that in like a month.
Yeah, and then like honor your victories with Nintendo pins. Collect all 18. Now, there's 18 of them. What?
And then you got the 6 patches. Like that's where they get you. It's like got to get them all. As long as they're not like, hopefully they're not like random. Like, oh, you got the same one again. $40 more, please.
They're training this kid to be a NASCAR driver.
That's true.
I mean, all these pads, bumper stickers, all this stuff on there is very, very interesting. And then we get down to, it's $3.99 each. That's what I think was bizarre. Like that's a lot of money. I wish they like showed a little like some examples, like, hey, check out this Nintendo or Metroid or Link or something like that. But like, I couldn't tell you on his shoulder, on that right shoulder, I don't know what that is. That's a pin, but I don't know what that is.
No, you need to zoom up. Like, you need, like, the Blade Runner zoom and enhance.
Yes,
sort of thing.
Absolutely. Go where the action is with the Z-Bag HD28Q, Nintendo's custom carrying case. And let's take what's in the bag. Secret video games. What? Now, honestly, I if I'm correct here, on the cover, it's actually Big Boss from Metal Gear. You can definitely tell, like, him holding the gun here and then holding the stance right there. That looks like Big Boss or Snake or whatever, or whoever he is from Metal Gear.
I don't know. I didn't even realize there was someone holding a gun until you mentioned it.
But, like, okay, let's be honest here. Like, you're buying a carrying case for the clothes, or you're buying the carrying case for your Nintendo console. I don't know what they're trying to represent here. What do you think? You think it's for the clothes, or you think it's for the console you carry and stuff like that? They have the game in there.
Almost the size of that kid. You can just put the kid in there as carry-on.
And then take the offense of using the MPI video. You'll learn the secrets of 22 Nintendo games. So it's a videotape. Okay. Yeah. So my question here, DC, before we get to the last part here, is, do you think the kid should have had some better shoes on? I mean, these are some dirty ass shoes this kid is wearing at the very bottom.
Okay, I will say I had those exact type of pants. Like, I had those exact pants when I was that age. But the shoes, they went broke on everything else. It's like, here's some shoes we found on the street. This is what we can afford. We can barely make rent next month. I mean, come on.
Yeah, they could at least, like, in my humble opinion, like, it would have been better if they were red. Maybe hide the dirt a little bit on the edge here, like, you know what I mean?
But I've seen Nintendo themed shoes. What the heck? I mean, like I said, they went broke on everything else. They couldn't afford the shoes. But there are seriously Nintendo themed shoes. I used to have Mario's shoes.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you said you used to rock these LL Cool J's, been around away girl jeans.
Back in the day.
Okay.
Back in the day.
Okay. All right. Well, good for you. I never had I never really owned pants with like the ripping. Never had that yet. That was not until like around like middle school for me. And so I didn't think that was a cool thing at the time. But then I was little. What do I know? I was too busy trying to play a game, not put everything in this bag. Down at the bottom though, we got a nice shirt here. Keep a backup Nintendo t-shirt for those surprise attacks. 4 designs in men and children's size, $6.99. I don't know exactly what it is on that shirt. I was trying to decipher it during this conversation, and I'm like, I don't know what it is. Really, I don't know what that yellow part is. I don't know anything. I don't know if this is a game. Like, what? Do you have an idea? Does anything shout out to you? What's on this shirt?
I do. I mean, I see some shapes. I'm assuming, like, you know what? No, I'm not even going to take guess.
I might. So here's a guess here. Based on the logo down below, it looks like the same thing as Homer's. Maybe it's just a Homer brand. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, it looks like Homer at the very bottom. It could say Nintendo, but it looks similar to the Homer logo sign below. And maybe, like, Nintendo, like, I don't know, sponsored it? I don't know. But...
yeah, blah. I have zero idea.
Yeah, okay. But overall, I mean, granted from our, like, second episode we did with the girl with the whole cereal and snack stuff, this is a very interesting time because I'm hoping to see more clips to have about, like, just so much of Nintendo brand that was out there in the clothing front. It wasn't until this one I realized, like, wow, there was a lot of Nintendo brands that maybe I just never noticed. And so, or companies are sponsoring it or putting in their stores and articles. So it's very interesting to see. And I'm hoping to find more, not only just Nintendo, but maybe like PlayStation, other companies, third parties that really sponsor this kind of stuff. So I think it's really interesting for that, especially, in the day of time we're at with like video and streaming and stuff. This was the only way to advertise clotheswear, where you have to, call the number and you use a credit card by telling your number on the card and everything. It's just very interesting at that time, and I was too young to do that or think about that. So.
And then those ads on TV with the blue screen with all that,
Oh, the infomercials, yes.
Oh yeah, golly, there's a couple that actually gave me legit nightmares. But anyways, that's a different topic.
Yeah.
But oh my gosh, I'm just looking at that. These fine Nintendo accessories are fully guaranteed, and then it's like MasterCard, Visa. What? You don't want to accept those Discover people, those Amex.
Discover people just get it the worst, man. Yes, I 100% agree. I don't know. Like, it almost
people could afford it.
Well, it makes me wonder. Like, was Discovery invented before? It came out like in the 80s.
Discover was around. Discover was around. That's what I had. I mean, so I heard. I mean, I didn't have a credit card back then. Obviously not.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I guess those are more trusted than Discovery. I don't know what to tell you, but that would be something we'll have to keep an eye on. I'll have to see how many articles we find like these that don't accept Discovery.
I will say Discover is the thing that that was the first card that I was familiar with. I thought like Visa and MasterCard were kind of weird until I got into college, actually. That's when I was like, I'm like, Visa, MasterCard, really? Not Discover? And everyone's like, what are you talking about, Discover? I'm like, I'm talking about Discover. And anyways, like I said, different topic.
Yeah, definitely.